Hey guys, welcome back to Clean Home, Calm Mind. My name is Michelle, and today's video, obviously we had a bit of a snow day down here in Georgia, which this doesn't look like a lot, probably to a lot of you, but to us down here, it felt like the world was ending. Things get shut down. We were already off school for Martin Luther King Day, but still, it was cold. Anyway, so that meant that the kids were in and out of the house for the past 2 days trying to play in the snow, build snowmen, do whatever they could possibly do with just a bit of a dusting. So we're going to do kind of just a general cleanup of the house, and then there's a few other things that I needed to get clean that sometimes get neglected, so we're going to do those as well. And later on in the video, if you're interested, so definitely don't click off this video yet, I'm going to be building a shelf for my kind of office area of my bedroom, and I'm going to do a little bit of organizing. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. First thing I'm going to do is throw all of our blankets into the washing machine, and I actually came across a product while I was at Walmart the other day, and I'm going to share it with you, and it's off of my Instagram story. So if you're not following me on Instagram, then you wouldn't have seen this yet. But it's called Afresh, and like I said, I found it at Walmart, and I'm going to show you real quick. After I did the cleaning cycle with the tablet in there, this is what it pulled out of my washer. And that was not in there when I started the cleaning cycle, so that, I don't know where it came from. I guess maybe like the drainage holes down there, and then this is after I wiped it out. So I will have that linked below. I think it's a great product, and it wasn't very expensive. There's a different options from Amazon that you can get, but what I got at Walmart was like less than $10 for a 5-month supply, so you just throw a tablet in once a month to keep your washer clean. And like I said, my washing machine was starting to smell just, kind of that mildew smell, and it was making my laundry smell bad. So I saw it at Walmart, picked it up, and I'm so glad that I did because it worked really, really well. When I am calling your name, if I'm wrong when you are right. Something else that I had been noticing that wasn't working quite as well as it should have was my vacuum. And so my daughter and I both have really long, thick hair, so this does not surprise me, and this is one of the chores that I just really hate doing because I can't really think of a good way to do it. I know a lot of vacuums you can take the bottom pieces off and pull that roller out to clean it, and I tried to do that, but it just, to me, there didn't seem like a good way to do it without just taking the entire vacuum apart and making it even more difficult for myself. There were like little holes where I could see where you could take screws out, but I didn't even have the correct screwdriver. It was something that I have never seen before. So this is just kind of the method that I ended up having to go with, where I just have to try to cut it off and pull it out, and it is frustrating and difficult, but my vacuum now works much better. So you'll see at the end, I did not get all of this stuff out of there, but it is a million times better. So if your vacuum is not working, maybe you should try cleaning out the bottom part of it, because it definitely helped mine. Will you pull me through like you always do when I am calling your name? When I am calling your name. If I'm lost along the way, if you find me in a state of disarray, will you hold on another day? If I'm lost along the way, if I'm lost along. If this is your first time to my channel, then I just wanted to give you a special welcome, and I'm so glad that you found me today. My channel is exactly what it sounds like. A clean home to me equals a calmer mind. I struggle a lot with anxiety and ADD, and having my house clean and organized helps with that so much. It is like the most tremendous help that I can think of outside of, medical intervention. And so if that's something that you struggle with as well, then I hope that you will join me on this journey, because it makes a huge difference in my opinion. A clean and organized home really does help with my mental health. And I think that it probably is true for a lot of people. It's just that so many of us, and this is myself included, don't really know how to get there. It's taken me many years to understand how much my environment really affects my mental health, and it's taken me a long time to learn how to deal with it and how to get my house clean and organized and keep it that way. So if you're looking for motivation and inspiration for the same things, then I would invite you to hit that subscribe button and join me on this journey. I really would just want to be helpful to people. I want to make you feel, or help you feel like you're not alone, because you're not. We're all in this together. There's so many of us out here who are struggling with similar things. So, like I said, I just hope that you decide to stick around and join me on this journey. I hate to admit it, but I feel like it had been forever since I really cleaned out my sink the way that I like to do it. We've just been super busy lately with kids' activities and work and all that good stuff. So I just like to use Barkeeper's Friend, and this is the cream cleanser or the spray cleanser. I prefer the powder, but for some reason I just keep forgetting to buy it. It's really not expensive. It's just one of those things that I just haven't even thought about every time I've been to the store. But to me, the powder is better, but they both work really well, and there's other similar products out there too. So I just like to use that, and I use a scrubbing sponge to really buff it out, rinse it out, and then wipe it clean, and you're good to go for a shiny sink. And here I was letting the water run on purpose. I wasn't trying to waste water. This is part of the instructions for how to use these garbage disposal pods. You have to let the hot water run for a little bit before you put it in, and then you let it run as the disposal cleans itself. These are really good to use because once again, I noticed that it was getting smelly around my garbage disposal, and these pods just really help break up what's in there and clean it out and get it rinsed out and smelling much better.
Never felt more like a winner than I do tonight. Never more certain the path laid before me was right. You over there with the curls in your hair, couldn't find more of a reason to stare. Never seen.
I think one of the things that we forget to clean around our homes is probably laundry baskets, because typically you're putting clean stuff in there, but no matter what, things can get dirty anyway. And if you look closely, you can kind of see like smudges on there from probably like dyes from the clothes and all that good stuff. So I started out using this is one of my most favorite things to use to clean. It's like powdered Tide in hot water with a wash rag, but it wasn't really doing much for me on this for some reason. I'm not really sure why. It works on so many other things, but laundry baskets are apparently not one of those things. So at one point I switched over to a magic eraser, and that worked a lot better. It's not like shiny brand new clean like it was when I bought it, but it's a million times better. So if your laundry baskets are looking dingy, or if you don't even have white baskets and you can't see the dirt, I can guarantee you that it's there. So just remember to wash your laundry baskets.
Racing the wind like a bird, then chasing the wealth of the world. But it fades with you near. Tell me where we go from here. Oh, where do we go? The lights burn out low, the spring turns to snow. Where do we go? Whatever I do it with you. 'Cause honey, I've been racing the wind like a bird, then chasing the wealth of the world. Ooh, every stone I turn, I've spoken out every
At this point in the day, it was starting to get dark, so my kids were finally done going in and out of the house to play in the snow. So I'm just gonna pack everything up and put it back where it belongs, and I'm actually gonna put the boots outside because they were still wet and dirty. So I'll have to clean those off separately, but it's too cold out there, so I'm just gonna leave them out there for now.
I can try if you let me. With our lives I am bleeding. Who am I without stories that aren't mine? What I did to achieve.
So like I said, down here in Georgia, we don't get very much snow. We hope for it every single year. I'm actually from Cincinnati, Ohio originally, so I'm used to the snow and I miss it so much down here. So we hardly ever get any. But let me know down below in the comments where you're from and if you've seen any snow in your neck of the woods this year. And if not, do you want any? And if you have, are you sick of it? We love it, but we just don't get enough of it down here.
You close the door. Now I don't know what to say. I expect you to leave. I deserve to be unheard, but I want you to see that you are the reason.
So here is my little office area in our bedroom. It's, I got this desk at Target. Oh gosh, it's probably been 10 years. Well, maybe not that long, but it's been a while. But I picked this up at Target as well. It was only $25. So just keep that in mind. It was very affordable. It's not, I wouldn't say it's super great quality, but it looks pretty good. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that shelf together because I just didn't have a lot of space for other things that I needed. And I was tired of things piling up on the desk. I wanted to keep it as clear as possible. So that way when I get my work done, I can concentrate and not have to worry about all the stuff that's just like piled up around me. This desk was very easy to put together. There was one thing that I kind of messed up. You have to hammer in the back with like these tiny little nails, and overall I did fine, but there was one that I just didn't aim very well on, and I think this is made of, is it particle board? I'm not really sure. I want to say particle board, so it falls apart easy in my opinion. So when I hammered it in, it kind of chipped off a corner of the inside, so you might see it when I start to decorate, you might not, but I was able to hide it so you can't even tell it's there. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it because it was only 25 bucks and I didn't feel like spending a ton of money on something like this. So if you're interested and you're on a budget and you want something fairly easy to put together, this is a good option. I will have it linked in the description box below if you're interested.
Well, I was high. It's you. Been here before. You close the door. Now I don't know what to say. I expect you to leave. I deserve to be unheard, but I want you to see that you are the reason why I try.
It's been 4 weeks since you called, and I've been waiting here for you all along. I've been waiting here for you all along. Where you been? Where did you go? I wonder if you found what you're looking for. Wonder if you found what you're looking for. I hope it's not too late. I want you back here with me. We never should have said it's better this way. I'd rather be with you than someone I don't know. Now it's like we're living in two separate worlds. Come on back to me. Say that you won't go. I can't cope without you, and I wanna hold you close. Say that you won't go. Say that you won't go. It's been so cold without you here. We barely said goodbye before you disappeared. figure out a way to put our past aside. I've realized I only want you. I hope it's not too late. I want you back here with me. We never should have said it's better this way.
I just wanted to apologize for the shaky camera work here. When I start to hammer, it just shook everything. I'm not really sure how to avoid that, but I just wanted to apologize. So if this part makes you dizzy, just skip ahead a little bit and I'll be done soon.
I'd rather be with you than someone I don't know. Now it's like we're living in two separate worlds. Come on back to me, say that you won't go. I can't cope without you and I wanna hold you close. Say that you won't go. Say that you won't go.
Another thing to note is that this is not very heavy at all. I was able to lift it and move it all by myself, no worries. But it also came with like an anchoring kit, which I didn't use. I have smaller children, but they're not so little that they're going to try to climb up on here and knock it on themselves. And even if they did knock it on themselves, I don't think it would hurt them because they're bigger than that. But just so you know, like if you do have smaller children, it comes with one of those furniture anchoring kits. And there in the left at the bottom, you can kind of see where I messed it up. So that's on me. It didn't come like that. I just wasn't careful. So if you buy this and you build it, be careful when you hammer. It actually came with a like a nail guide, but I couldn't figure out how to use it, and I just didn't feel like taking the time to do it, I guess. But maybe I should have. That probably would have saved me some time and frustration since I messed it up. But anyway, I just wanted to mention also that I see a lot of people like online, they buy a bunch of like organizing stuff, which is great. It's fine if you can do that. I prefer, and I would also suggest to not do that immediately. So like I actually went out all day long earlier today to try to find stuff for organizing this little shelving unit, and I couldn't find anything. So actually, after I built it and I saw how it looked in the space and I saw what I needed, I was actually able to go out the next day and buy exactly what I needed. So I didn't end up spending money that I shouldn't have. I didn't end up with products that I didn't need. So I would highly suggest that if you have an organization project to whatever you're organizing, declutter it, figure out what you need before you go buy it. Don't go buying a bunch of fancy stuff because it's probably not going to be worth it. You're going to end up with stuff you don't need. And you can see over here where I was just kind of playing around with it. But I'll show you the next day. I actually go out, like I said, and buy all the stuff that I needed, and I will show you what it is, and I will tell you where it's from. But I just wanted to throw that out there to make sure you know exactly what you need before you go buy it.
Take another chance, I'll prove you wrong. I will never let you stop. If you don't know by now, it's all in your head. These walls will break you down if you can't let go. When it all comes tumbling down.
So here I am the next day. This basket I already had, and I'm just going to throw like my microphone and cords in here to get them out of the way when I'm not using them, because I tend to knock this microphone over anyway. So I'm just going to put all of the cords in here to keep them off the desk and put it back where it was in the corner so I can hide that little space. Let's see. And here I got these at Walmart. This was like 2 for like $3 or $4. So I'm just going to use those for pins and other kind of knickknacks that I use. And this is a file folder also from Walmart. Like I said, I'll have it all linked, and it was probably about $10. And I also got a couple of notebooks and a planner, and I threw those in there, and I thought I had footage of it, and I didn't. Everything else I didn't buy. I already had that. I had all of this stuff beforehand. So anyway, this is how everything turned out, and I'm so glad that you stuck around with me to watch today, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye.